Luke? Ben? Luke, you will go to TroyBondLive.com. TroyBondLive.com? There you will learn his road dates when he is taking his comedy act on tour. Yes, there is a great disturbance in the Force, Lord Vader. Troy Bond is going on tour. The shows in San Diego and Chicago have both sold out. Indeed, he is powerful, Master. Yes, but he is still performing. On April 6th in Phoenix, Arizona. March 30th in Timonium, Maryland. April 19th and April 20th. Kansas City and St. Louis. Yes, my master. May 19th, he will be in Boise, Idaho, with the other potato farmers. May 21st, he will be in Salt Lake City, Utah, with the Mormons and Oxycontin. He is to be learned of the dark side, then. Yes, June 28th, he will be in Tacoma, Washington. June 29th, Portland, Oregon. August 2nd, Nashville, Tennessee. August 3rd, Atlanta, Georgia. August 4th and 5th, he's doing 4 shows in Austin, Texas. If you want to save him, Lord Vader, you must go to TroyBondLive.com. Luke?
Do not underestimate the power of the sold-out show. Get tickets, you must. Enjoy today's episode of the podcast. You will.
Yeah, so this was typically done in your home.
Yeah, in the past.
All right, look in here.
Cool.
It's been in
Good?
many places.
The almighty
Hell
hand
yeah.
of Rick.
Oh,
We're
God.
rolling.
We're live now.
We're live.
He looked so shocked.
I'm nervous now.
Get it
Now
gone
you're
out.
in the hot seat.
Yeah.
Welcome to another episode of Bonding. You're in the hot seat with Troy Bond and Tori Cole, today's guest, stand-up
Daniela.
comedian, future cousin while he's stuck in the dryer, Daniela Mora.
Hey, guys.
Welcome.
What size
Good
are your
to have
feet?
you.
How?
7.5.
Wow, really? I didn't
Great
think.
size. I'm a little
Petite.
jealous.
What are your
Yeah.
feet? What's your foot
9.5.
size? 9.5.
What
Oh,
are
my
you?
God.
I'm
okay,
11 and a
Kobe.
Okay, that didn't help my insecurity.
That did it. Well, I'm
So-
just like, that is, yeah, you're going to have tall kids. That's a good
Kendall
thing.
Jenner has big feet too, so.
Oh, my
And
God.
a big bank
Just
account to
so
match.
Yeah, so.
That's all you need.
Okay.
I am Kendall Jenner.
I've always been the biggest one in my class.
It must be a small
No
class.
Her
sports.
feet.
Wow, he's just hitting it today. What?
Is that just a microphone?
Yeah, it was there if Danielle
If
wanted to
I
use that one.
did
Rick thought of
double.
everything today.
Or if Rick
It's good.
wants to narrate a little
Yeah, that's what I'm
something.
hoping for,
Got
Me
too.
too. I moved down for him.
When did you... Well, first of all, hi.
Hi.
We met at the Funny Farm show. Shout out Stella
Yes.
at City Winery. Have you been to City Winery?
I have. I saw Eric Hutchinson there.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Who's that?
He's a singer. He's kind of a throwback. He has
Oh.
that song, If You Want to Rock, You Rock. If You Want to Roll, You Roll.
Ooh.
Rock and roll. You know that song? If you want, I'm not gonna sing it.
I
actually,
also
but-
said
I was hoping.
ooh like I knew because I didn't want to be like, who is that?
I know, that
Yeah,
was really
roll with the
convincing. You're
punches.
like,
I was
oh!
like, I love that.
Oh, I
You
wasn't
guys
going to
would
say
know the
anything,
song.
but you snitched on yourself
I
with the
did.
second
I was
oh.
like, you didn't talk.
You would know that
Oh,
song.
Eric,
Anyways,
I want to rock. Yeah,
I
yeah,
saw
yeah.
him-
Thank you for saying the name of the song.
I saw him there in November with my sister.
Oh wow,
Great.
nice.
Nice
It's
little
great.
spot. It's
But
like
it was
a-
downstairs, not in the loft. So.
Oh okay. I've never been to the downstairs then because we
It's
were
big.
lofting.
We were
really
lofting.
big.
I saw Sheila E. downstairs. It was nice.
yeah.
She was I'll tell you. Thank you for saving the
I
oh
was like-
I saw it, wanted to come out and it didn't. She was Prince's she wrote a lot of songs with Prince. And she had a solo career too. It's Women's History Month. She deserves her due.
Yes, she
Thank you
does.
for coming on during Women's History Month.
Yes.
Yes.
That was
Yes.
a driving.
Sorry,
We're
an
gonna
honor.
have only all women on this podcast. I'm not here to talk. I'm here to listen.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
When did you? You're not from New York, are you?
I am. I'm from the Bronx originally. Yeah.
Ice Spice Bronx.
BX.
or
Yeah, like Jenny from the Bronx.
Yeah.
Block.
How old were you when you moved?
Jenny from the
Jenny
Bronx.
from the Bronx.
You sound like an undercover cop. Yes, Jenny from the Bronx. I'm a big fan of J-Lo.
I love her, Janoli. I was like born in the Bronx, and then I left in 5th grade.
Okay.
And then we gentrified ourselves. We moved to Westchester, and then I did 6th grade onwards into Westchester.
Got it.
Does it feel like a police interrogation here? I had my hands on the table and I was
know.
like, "Where are you from?"
Yeah,
The
Troy was like,
Bronx.
from when
Wanna tell me
into
something?
when? I was
Yeah.
like, the date was.
What day did you move to Westchester? Why'd you move? Someone trying to run away from in the Bronx?
Yeah, this light, Rick, save me.
Did you go to Riverdale?
No.
Or that
I
was
was
high
going to say,
school?
can I say my town name? Is anyone really going to stalk me that hard?
No. What's your
yeah.
exact address now?
Okay, 1,
Yeah.
2, 2. No, we moved to like it's in Pelham. It's like the town right next to like the Bronx, New Rochelle, Larchmont type of vibes. So very suburb. Then went through college. My parents stayed there, and then
Where did you go to college?
University of Delaware.
Oh, right.
Why
right,
Delaware?
Blue
Go
Hens.
Blue Cox.
Or
Yeah,
whatever
I just
the
wanted
fuck.
to
Is
be
that
able
what it
to
was?
say
The
that.
Blue Cox?
Is it blue? Is that
Go
what
Blue
it's
Cox?
It's Blue Hens,
Okay.
but when you're sick, you can say Cox, I think.
Or when you're horny.
Yeah.
Or that could be the same thing. I'm a Christian. I'm not sure.
Yeah, you wouldn't know.
Yeah. My blue cock stays between where the Lord wants it to.
No, I applied there because it was a party school, and I was like, so they have
you
my
were a party
major.
girl.
Yeah.
What was your major?
Partying.
Partying.
It's
Yeah.
getting fucked up.
Literally, I was like,
Minoring in UTI. Go Cranberries.
go Blue
That was pretty
Hen.
quick, actually. I liked that.
That was good. That sounded like my high school cheer. But
Wh-
no,
Which was what?
which
Get down, get down. He has a gun.
under the desk.
Under that disc.
No,
We're
I
going to
went-
Bronx.
I majored in communications because I love to talk. And then
Do you think that's a real major?
I don't know.
A lot of people say it's not.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with them.
It's
but
definitely the easiest one, but I think it's pretty.
It's good if you want to like get an internship at like SNL or like do the Page program because you need like to be in a college program to
Yeah.
do that. I think communications are
Yeah.
good if you want to do stuff in the city,
Yeah.
any city.
I just need a degree. I was like, I'll do the
Yeah,
low lift.
I thought
one.
about getting a communications degree a couple years ago when I was down in my. It was either that or go to Lincoln Tech.
Oh.
And
that
I was like,
sounds-
communications. I reached out to my old high school guidance counselor and I was like, hey, can you show me how to go to school?
Oh my god! You're like, help me.
I didn't.
Fill out
It was
my
like, I
ACT
cannot do
form.
another check spot. This is not working out for me anymore.
R.I.P.
But I ended
Lincoln
up not doing
Tech.
it.
Yeah, that's good.
No, I think there's still a thing, Lincoln
Okay,
Tech.
Well, for you.
TV just
like
doesn't. Oh, I know.
ITT
It's
Tech?
not. It's off the table for me. I have over 12 followers on LinkedIn.
Yeah. Oh wow.
It's like a trade school.
Got it.
But like I don't know any trades. I don't really have any skills outside of this. They say like you always think like if you go back in time to like the 80s, you could like invent the iPhone, right? Make billions of dollars. But like most people, the only thing they can do when they go back in time is make a sandwich because we don't have the skill set.
Yeah. At least
You
you
know?
have butter knives now.
Yeah.
Thank G.
That was the big thing stopping
Yeah.
sandwiches. They were
I
like
thought
we
you were
we
bad.
just have all these regular knives, nothing it's tearing right through the bread.
No, I communications did like a minor in like marketing or advertising. I genuinely forgot. I think it's
Yeah.
advertising.
How long what's that? Like a 2-year degree?
It was just a minor, so
so
I
you
was
didn't
just
even-
like stacked up another class.
Do you finish minors? I didn't go to school.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's completed.
Yeah.
I would hope. Unless, like,
I don't know. Can you
Yeah.
graduate with just the major without your minor?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
then you just had to do 4 classes, I think, or a certain amount, and then I think by senior year, I was like, I can pick them up.
It's like judge giving you like you have to go to AA, right? If you want to like not go to jail.
Yeah,
No?
yeah.
My brain is criminal justice
I
centered.
know. Yeah, you're
Clearly.
I
terrible.
watched the lights go off in your eyes
That's
when I
fine.
said that. So you did all that.
I did all that.
Then,
and then
you came to the city.
I did. I was home for a year with my mummy and puppy and my sister. And then it was great. It was major COVID.
Oh, so
I-
when
What
did you
happened?
graduate?
I graduated 2020.
Got it.
Was
Okay,
home for
rough,
a year.
rough.
Took so much Accutane.
Your skin looks great.
Thank you.
Is
And
that
then-
why?
Well, I was like, I kind of can't be like blistered out when I'm like a big city girl. But also, everything was
But it
closed.
was COVID, yeah. So you
It
can-
was, but like the blemishes were not,
What does
quarantining.
Accutane do?
Kills your whole body.
You were on Accutane, right? We had this discussion.
I almost went
you
on
almost
it,
did, yeah.
and then I did
Because
like
I've
a
heard
laser.
red flags. about Accutane?
Yeah, I'm afraid of it. I did you're sure you're good, but yeah, I did like a laser treatment.
This
instead.
episode is sponsored by Accutane, by the way, so
Literally,
take it a
I
little
wish.
easy. And BP. It's sponsored by oil spills and Accutane.
Well,
all the worst birth controls.
I've heard crazy shit can happen to you on Accutane.
Yeah.
Like, you clearly made it out
Yeah.
fine, but like I've heard
I
people
did have it's debatable.
I did have a murder conviction.
I have friends that like
Literally.
peed themselves. They like lost control of their bladder.
Oh
They've
my!
gotten, like,
Were
That
they,
happens
like,
to me off
geriatric?
Accutane.
Yeah.
yeah.
Can anyone take Accutane?
Yeah, as long as you're not pregnant.
They sure can.
Yeah.
And you can't get pregnant for like a year after, right? They like, say that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I didn't try yet.
Right,
but,
but it's a rule.
I did it, and then like I did have like a crying fit once. Some guy
Really?
ghosted me, and I was like, "Bye, mom." But like it was really MBD.
You think
I
that was the
don't know.
Accutane that made you emotional?
I think, but I also, I really don't cry too much. I'm a Bronx bitch.
I could see that.
But yeah.
I could see I could see you glazing over and when something bad happens.
just like next.
Are you good at disassociating?
I guess, or more just like I don't know, like we have to move on type of thing.
Yeah.
Or I'm just like, this would be a killer TikTok.
Yeah, well, that's how you got your big pop off because
That is-
of the guy.
You're so
You
right.
told me
I
that
told Tori
story.
this story. This
It's
is
a
What
a great
happened?
story.
I
Tell
want
me.
you to tell a story.
And this actually is the guy I was crying
Yes,
over
I figured.
Accutane.
Okay.
God bless
It's a
him.
great
What's
story.
tell me about this
Good
guy.
story.
He doesn't
What
even
the hell did
deserve
he
the,
do?
the
We won't.
time.
We'll give him. Let's
He-
give him a
like,
fake
he's
name.
irrelevant.
Okay,
Let's
let's
call
call
him-
him Rick, please.
No, that puts a sour on
You're
it.
right,
Hey,
and
this
I
is a
love
great
Rick.
guy.
Okay.
Rick keeps a low profile.
Okay.
You know, he's wanted in 7 countries. None of them
All
exist
right.
anymore.
Yeah.
all of them crumbled under the Soviet Union.
After Rick went up.
He's been here since Gorbachev.
Okay, this story. This is a good one.
Okay.
Make sure you're
this-
speaking into the mic.
Yeah. I also
Like,
like
pull it
shoving
very-
gum in my lips.
Oh,
so I remove
look
it.
at that.
Should I
No,
take
yeah.
my gum out?
You
I feel
could
like
take
it's
it out,
ASMR.
swallow it.
As long,
Yeah.
yeah, whatever. Get
Whatever you
ASMR
want.
with it. It's
Okay.
fine.
Here, I got something for you.
Can I spit it in one
I
of
got
the
a trash
two's
can
mouth?
over there.
Oh. I was like Rick open wide. That was a week. That was a week.
That's gonna be the slow. Can you slow mo that?
Oh yes,
If so, can we redo it? I
know.
didn't do like
Yeah, we can
DSL.
do
Yeah.
that.
You have a
It's a
couple
new
more.
bag. We could do
Yeah.
it if you want to.
Okay.
New year, new
Rick,
bag. Spit it out. This episode's just gonna be called "Spit It Out."
Yeah.
All right, so this guy
Okay,
who
this
spit it out,
Yeah.
this jackass,
This fucking
in
ugly
2020.
sir.
This is the year.
This is 2020.
2020, great year.
Great year.
Nothing
not
bad.
for him.
Yeah, and no one else.
Yeah. Long story short, always a good year for Rick. I can't stop saying his name. This is gonna become weird.
I'm gonna have to bleep it out like a censor.
Yeah, it's gonna be like I want to. Okay, I met this guy over the summer. It was like good times. I mean,
So
I
they
feel
said stay home, save lives. You
they
said,
did, and I was like, but how about getting my dick sucked, type of thing.
Yeah,
So
you said that of yourself.
yeah, that was like about me.
Right.
And then it was like Jersey Shore. I don't know. Everyone and their Guido dads were out, and I was like,
Like
this
Jersey
is-
Parker
Shore.
House?
Jersey was the Florida of the Northeast.
Yeah, not even Parker House. I wish, because that's classy. We were in what's the other town? There's so many.
Avon.
No.
San Diego.
I'm gonna think
Manasquan.
hard. Not Manasquan either. It's like more south. God knows.
In Jersey.
Atlantic City.
Yes and no, but yes in Jersey. I
It
don't.
was Atlantic City, but it wasn't Atlantic City. If
Yeah.
you know what I mean. Forget
It
about
was,
it.
but you're wrong. No, so we met. I don't know. I feel like a lot of times, like I'm just the banter, and I'm like, he's
Yeah.
amazing. But like,
What did he do?
hasn't spoken nothing. He just like was existing and was tall, and I was like, he
I know,
gets
that's
Height
me.
will get ya.
They
That's
will.
me.
I was like, oh my God, I feel like a heartbeat in my pants. And so I ended up chatting with him. And then we like exchanged Snapchat, because that's what you do when you're at the Jersey Shore. I'm like, just use my Bitmoji.
It's the best
Ew.
platform to use when you're not trying to get caught cheating.
Yes,
Yeah,
that
you say, hey, how you
is
doing, babe? Listen,
Literally.
I got Patricia D up my fucking ass right now. I'm technically on probation and should not be on the shore, especially with all these little kids running around.
Yeah.
Take my Snapchat. If any of the other kids ask for it, give it to them too. It disappears. Judge can't convict me of something he can't prove.
That's what he did. He was like, babe,
Meanwhile,
bad,
you're just
bad
like,
service,
flutter.
bad T-Mobile,
Bad service.
Snapchat,
Bad teeth.
Yeah.
And bad decisions.
This
You
was
see my
it,
mohawk?
because he had veneers. That's kind of the
Stop
only thing I have
it.
on him. Right? Or veneers is a whole fake teeth or just a couple?
Yeah. Well, you can pick and choose.
Some are faulty. Either way, I was born with these good dogs, and I want to say that he had poor dental.
He had bad teeth, but he had the veneers to cover it.
He did.
My brother walked into a wall 2 times in his life. The first time when he was 4, and he fucked up all of his teeth, and he had to get him fixed.
How fast was he walking?
Very fast. He was like 4 years old. We were in a church. We used to teach a karate class there, and then he just ran right into a wall, fucked up all his teeth. Then he did it again 3 weeks ago at 18 years old. 19.
Oh, my God.
And he has veneers now. And I'm kind of jealous. I wish I had veneers.
Was he sober this
I don't know. We don't know that part of the story.
Okay. That sounds
he just
like
says
a crucial
he did it again.
detail.
I know. Yeah.
But
I give him, I give him a little pause because, like, he did do this previously 16 years ago.
Yeah. Maybe
14 years
he was
ago.
feeling nostalgic.
Yeah, some people go and download an old video game.
Yeah,
he goes right for the wall.
Knock down your buck teeth.
Yeah, he wants a time where the Nintendo Wii was our main source of entertainment. Did you ever play the Wii?
I did.
The Wii is great.
Wii's good.
I never owned it, so it was just at friends' houses. I was never good because it was always,
It was the best.
Well, remember Wii Fitness and like you'd step on it and they're like, "You're fucking obese."
That game was
like,
bad for
I'm
a lot of
6.
people's mental health.
Yeah,
I know.
that was the
Get off of
start
this,
of
you
it.
fat kid. Put down the baby bottle pop and pick up a protein shake. Otherwise, you're not going to make it to 7th grade. You very hungry caterpillar.
I had DDR as my Wii when I was a kid.
Oh.
That you would lose way more weight on DDR than Wii
good.
Fitness.
Sweat.
Yeah, that's like Coke for your feet.
like
Wii dance Wii. What? Yeah, dance.
But even that
dance.
was I had the Michael Jackson game, and that was just you just
would
moved
have
the
the
remote.
Michael Jackson.
Of course, I had the
game.
Michael
And you
Jackson
know,
everything.
and you like
Yeah.
probably put on one glove.
I put on everything: the Billie Jean jacket, the one glove, the white socks, the hat. It was called rehearsal.
Right,
yes.
You did it.
It got me to this podcast studio today.
Thank you.
Just those moves.
Yeah.
It's pretty lame.
Thank
A
God.
lot of watching YouTube on dial-up in like 2009.
Oh.
What was the first YouTube video you watched? You remember?
I don't know the dial-up time. Probably
That's
like.
true. I am.
Honestly, it was. And this title is so 2010 or something, but it's like
Shoes?
epic fails.
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah.
it was
yeah.
like
Oh,
it was
yeah.
literally
Yeah.
it's like fat people falling sideways, and I was like, this is the best channel ever. And it's like people like tumbling over each other, and I'd be like screaming. It really wasn't that funny, but
Shoes
It
was
is
a
for the-
classic.
Yeah,
Wait,
I
I want
remember
to
Shoes.
stay on.
we're
on
going
track.
back. Yeah,
We're going- we're getting
gonna
there.
get
I know.
that.
I just want to make sure.
Yeah. It's
It's
a
just
good
called
story.
the gift of conversation.
So I want to ruin the flow.
Yeah,
Shoes
no, you're
every
keeping the flow going.
Yeah.
Tori got accused of ruining the flow the last episode.
Oh no.
So now she wants to keep the flow going.
She's got the flow.
Yeah.
She got the flow, Riz.
Flowing right now.
Okay, Flow Rider.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that was it. I always like wanted to be a YouTuber when I was younger, though.
Who
you know?
doesn't? It's like the best
It's-
thing.
Or
that-
did you like a makeup guru type of YouTuber
No.
watcher? Okay, so we were a little different. I would literally be like with like the Mousse foundation. I was like, if I just get it right, and then I
Would you film
record it.
yourself?
I
Okay.
would. I've edited it before, but I didn't go
on
anywhere.
what Windows Movie Maker?
No, literally on like my mom's BlackBerry. I'm like, why is it crashing?
If you posted that now, that there's a trend right now of posting old
I
videos
know.
that are blowing up.
So then plot twist, I had a house fire, so I can't even get my MacBook. I
sad.
know.
You lost everything.
I did. It's kind of weird. It's like,
Wait,
It was the guy from Jersey.
Literally,
The
yeah.
house on
I was
fire.
like, here's those
It's like, I didn't ghost you. I got rid of the
whole
evidence.
house.
traumatic.
It was pretty traumatic.
But what
Now I'm
happened?
Is
just
this in the
like-
Bronx?
No, my
Westchester?
home in Westchester. This was in June.
Oh my
This
God.
is recent. Yeah. I always say it like as a flex, and everyone's like, "You good?" I was like, "Another drink." They're like, "What the fuck?"
I need to forget about this.
Literally, I was like, "R.I.P. Francis," because my cat died. That's
Oh,
the
man.
bigger issue.
Well, that I was gonna say that's probably who set the fire. But
Yeah. Why?
Wait, what? Do you know how
She
the
would
fire
never-
started?
It was like something old and decrepit. I don't know.
Like electrical?
Yeah, like a
Okay.
socket,
It was
pocket,
grandma.
something. Yeah.
And then the whole house.
And
Was
then
it an
went
old house?
up. Not really.
You
It
don't
was
have
like
photos, do you?
I do. Are you ready to be scared? Rick is gonna quit after this.
He's like, let me see pictures of your feet.
So
and
you
I
lost.
want
Literally.
What's the saddest thing you lost?
Probably the kitten.
Right, let's
that
go
would
to
be
life.
yeah, maybe the living one. It was funny. I did a show and
When did we meet? Did we meet after the house fire?
I think we did.
Okay, because you didn't mention
I
this. I feel
didn't.
like I would just be walking
And
around with
also-
like a sign that said I lost my house.
I know. I
Pity
also,
me.
I randomly
Did you
share it. I was at the bar the other weekend, and I met this guy. I literally did Dear Diary. I was like, house fire, dad's a crook. Like, went so hard, and he's like, okay. And
You
then,
said dad's a crook.
Yeah,
You
I
think
don't-
that there's anything
no,
there?
I don't know where that came
You
from.
just wanted
My
to create
dad's
a,
a
like,
nice
I know that was
Buddhist
kind of
man.
Freudian.
As a Freud slip.
Is your dad a Buddhist?
He is.
My dad's a Buddhist too.
Really?
Yeah, that's
They were
how I got
probably
into
from the
it.
same monk temple.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
What kind of Buddhist? Is he Tibetan or Zen or
Or bald? I don't really know what.
Is he bald, your
He's
dad?
not,
Oh.
but imagine that.
You're just doing all these word associations today.
I'm a
I
big
love it.
worder. SGI.
That's what kind of Buddhist he is?
Sakagaka International. Shout out. That's where he goes and practices.
Oh,
Does
I
that
never
ring a
heard of
bell
that.
at all?
No, not at all.
That sounds cool that he does that. Has he like taught you anything?
Yeah,
through
when
that?
I was younger, he would drag me to them. I didn't even know.
So he's
how
been
to
doing
tie
this a
my
long
shoe.
time, not
Since
like,
before he met my mom. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
And
wow.
then I was so confused. It's like very, it's beautiful, but it's these very aggressive chants. I'd be like 6, and they're like, "Num yo," and like things are.
Sit your ass down and be quiet,
Yeah,
bitch.
they're like,
this is
dude-
DMX teaching you how to meditate.
They do the dong. I was like, Dad, where are we? And I'm like getting like a fucking red robe. Like it was crazy. But
My dad he got into it when I was like 12. He stopped drinking and then he got into Buddhism. And
Oh,
then
wow.
he would make me and my brothers go to these Saturday morning meditation
Oh.
sessions, and they just sucked. I hated it so
Why?
much because like there's nothing less you want to do when you're 12 than go to somewhere and sit down and
Yeah.
be
and
quiet.
with
Like
older
church.
people, yeah.
That's
I
like I
hated
learned how to
church growing
appreciate
up.
karate. I did not learn how to appreciate meditation until I started doing it myself.
Oof, I've
It was
yet to
horrible.
get there. Okay,
Yeah.
wait, I'm finding this really crazy picture.
Are you looking at pictures of your house fire right now?
now
That's
it's
what I
the-
asked
it's
for.
The,
Oh,
it
you
is.
asked
Yeah,
for it.
she
Oh,
asked.
good.
I'm
Good.
skipping through the
I just
feet
want to
pics.
understand,
the extremity.
level.
Yeah, I got you.
Just picture a house, and then after it caught on fire.
and then a flame.
A flame.
There's many levels.
There's
There
sparks.
are.
Not anymore. It's all flat.
It is now a basement.
I had a house fire
parents
too.
got
Did you really?
Yeah,
Maybe I
Jinx.
knew
I had a
that.
basement fire.
Wait,
Yeah.
how about double jinx? First, we had a flood in February, flooded the entire. I need to like go to
If
my
only the flood happened and it
So
could
it
have
was
put
in
out the
June.
house
the
fire.
same thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like,
The
y'all didn't
months.
time this correctly.
Or is it? You don't have it.
June
I
is a
have
bad time of
both.
year for the house fire because it's so hot.
Yeah.
Not like the winter months where everything's cooled down, and in the summertime it's dry there.
Wait, this was so cray. Oh my god, why didn't I prep this? Why don't I have this in a separate album?
Well, most people are part
This
like
is
sick
the
fucks
part
and,
where
like,
we
show
find
me
out that she's been
know.
lying about her house
Right?
being on fire to get sympathy.
I'm not sure.
Is
Oh,
this what
I
you brought to
found
talk
it.
about on the podcast?
This
You
is
lied.
the next day, and it's
pretty
just
bad.
it's looking a little different.
Yeah, it's
Did you
giving
rebuild it, or
burnt.
do you still have that house?
Yeah, so they didn't even start knocking it down yet. They're-
Currently?
Yeah, it's still
Where
it's
do your
molding.
parents live?
They live now.
Still
they
there.
Moved. Yeah, they're in the
You
backyard.
see 'em in the window.
Yeah, they got a tent. My dad was a Boy Scout. No, he wasn't. But I
Your dad's listening to this going, what the hell did I do?
I was like, my dad.
I got to go back to the temple.
Yeah, he's like, I clearly
He's
didn't bring
gonna
it to enough
take you.
meetings.
Yeah.
No, they're doing a rental house in New Rochelle.
Got it.
That's where they are right now. And then they're trying to rebuild. God only knows. God bless them. But me and my sister moved out by then.
Did they have insurance?
They did. My mom works in insurance, but it's very tit for tat. Like
Yeah.
I was like, oh, they're gonna give us a mill, and I can like finally get a BBL. But it's like you need to like spend things and then send like a
I feel like
receipt.
you would fall, not to be disrespectful, but if you got a BBL, you would fall over all the time. Those
Why is
don't look
that?
stable because
They
like you're slim and like you would just
Yeah.
be standing up and falling back like a turtle all the time.
Wait, did he call me slim? Rick,
Yeah.
run the track again.
It's there. We'll put it in
yeah.
the tape. It's back. Rick's
I don't
putting
know.
it in there right now.
You
Make
know,
me
'cause
sound
the,
more masculine.
The big things right now is everyone getting boobies.
Really?
Yeah,
I got
mean,
mine coming next week.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
exciting.
I was gonna say they already didn't come in.
I need him for
'cause
no.
they
There's
look
I
there's
thought
the
good.
that
backup.
was-
There's the booby
those are-
backup.
Decided that wasn't trendy anymore.
Yeah, I
Who
thought
decided
so.
that?
I thought
People.
that the
The
men.
Kardashians. The people do.
I
They
thought
put a
that
vote.
the men were like, it's cool to be flat as a board. So I was like,
Well,
on my
everyone's
way.
getting asses now, and they're like, I
Everyone
guess
has different
you can
tastes, I
create-
guess.
Yeah.
I thought people were getting their asses taken out.
Me
I feel like Al
too.
Pacino. You had the ass, and now it's gone. You took it out.
Yeah.
There's no ass, just bookshelf.
Well, now it's so funny because I feel like now boobs are, and I'm just seeing a lot of my FYP. A lot of the influencers are getting, silicone nipples.
That means
and
you
things.
like big
They're getting
boobs.
fake
Yeah.
nipples?
Because that's what the algorithm shows
The
you.
nipples are real, but they're showing me the girls originally and now after.
You could do that on TikTok? They
I
take
mean-
my videos down for saying like "come."
Yeah, no, they don't obviously do like full like frontal pics. It's
Well, that's
more.
why I'm not seeing them because I guess I'm just not.
Otherwise,
interested.
I would be saving them.
Yeah, no,
but
that's what my camera roll is. It's just that and pictures of Steve Harvey. That's probably not good for kids to see.
yeah,
Kids are fucked up.
kids are gonna be
Yeah.
fucked. It's so funny. I was talking with a friend the other day how we had like celebrities growing up,
Right.
not that they're died, but like
No, it's
Miley
different.
Cyrus, it's so different.
Yeah.
Like people you see on your For You page, you might think they're like so sick and like
Yeah.
Now we
know.
have Remy Bader.
Yeah, God
I don't
bless
even
her.
know who
I
that
went
is.
to school with her. Yeah,
Who is she?
she is a
She's a
like plus size
yeah.
influencer.
exactly.
Is she really plus size or is she just
is-
normal?
She
Okay,
is.
she is. Because a lot of the time I'm like, that's
She's
plus
certainly
size.
Plus size, and I mean that in like the most.
Yeah,
respectful
no,
way.
she is. She's
No, I
a
was just
body
curious.
positive.
Yeah.
She doesn't like
influencer.
being body positive though.
Why did that make you laugh?
You.
There was a whole article she did with the cut that she's like, I don't like that I've been
Yeah.
pasted
Well, I
as
just
the
because me and
face.
Tori, I was like, who's gonna explain what her genre is?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't.
I was just
What's her
doing
name?
it into the void.
Ruby Glazer.
No, it's
Remy Bader. R-E.
So close.
Remy Bladder.
Bader.
Yeah,
Darth
Vader.
Vader.
You know her.
I know
Remy
she.
Blader.
She actually
Rollerblader.
wasn't in my. She went to my.
she's
school.
older than you.
Yeah, she's a little older.
She's a sister. I don't know if her sister was your age.
Oh, she
Okay.
does have a sister? I didn't
Yeah.
know that. Yeah.
God, I know
According to
more-
this
I
article,
clearly need to
she's
get a life.
finally
I
happy
didn't
and-
even grow up with her, and
Yeah, you know everything
I
about
know
her.
her life story. No, I
Damn.
really like her. I mean, I like what she does with.
Me
like,
too.
the
Shout out,
clothing
Remy.
hauls.
Shout out,
She should
Remy.
come on the
She'd be
podcast.
such a fun. I would.
Yeah,
die.
she's
love to
very
talk to
fun
her.
energy.
Man, I'm
She's
just
fun.
closing out my tabs on my phone. I
Oh,
have Domino's. This guy
Domino's?
from Domino's.
XXX.
I've been following this guy, Eric. Yeah, I closed that out too. It's actually X Videos.
Oh.
But I haven't been on it in so long.
On what?
X Videos. I've been meditating.
Oh.
No porn.
No porn. I read this book about porn, and porn's kind of ruined for me.
You read a whole book.
Yeah.
What was it called?
That might have
Porn!
porn.
How to
the
ruin it
novel.
for you. Yeah, porn, the book. It starts in 1972.
Why?
Mom gets stuck in the dryer. Just the...
What a meet cute.
It's... sometimes, like, I'll get too high, and I'll watch a movie, and the movie... Like, I can tell they're acting. And porn is like that for me sometimes, too.
God.
I'm watching, and I'm like... She doesn't look like she's enjoying herself. Or,
Yeah.
like...
Why not? She needs
And
a
you're an
paycheck.
empath.
Yeah, I know. That's what I am. I am truly a hero. But it just takes me out of it. Like, because then I start thinking about it. I'm like, why is he letting her do this to her? Why
Yeah.
does she need this check? What's going on? Like, does she?
How can I
I
help
help her
her?
out? Does she have an OnlyFans where it's more consensual and it's direct to consumer rather than? Because also the other thing too is like there is so many views on porn.
Yeah.
There's like hundreds
They
of
show the view
millions of
count?
views, like 200. Sometimes I look at the view count, and this is a weird thing
Makes
I
me
probably
kinda
shouldn't admit
sick,
to. This is gonna be one of those
honestly, not to
podcasts where I'm
be
like, why did I
Mother
admit all
Teresa.
this?
Yeah.
But sometimes if the video's not doing it for me, I'll look at the comments to see what they're saying, seeing if that
Sometimes I like
stirs
that,
anything up down
yeah.
there. Because I'm like, okay, I could. It's like looking at it from a different point of view.
Yeah.
Like, wow, I didn't even notice that.
He's
All right,
like,
okay, let me look at it that way now. Ah, right.
Or-
I
I
gotta
don't
clean it up
watch
off
porn
air.
personally.
Really?
Yeah.
At all or
No,
ever?
no.
Used to?
No.
Oh my
Never
God.
at all.
You're just
No.
clean as
Is
a
it
whistle.
too personal to ask? Is there any substitute for porn?
I don't watch porn.
Okay.
The more you
And
say
it's
it, the
like-
more I'm thinking you
Yeah,
watch a lot of
yeah,
porn, dude.
Show your history right
I
now.
know, yeah.
She's like, I don't
No,
watch it. I just film it.
I just
I
don't
listen
really
to it.
care.
I observe it. I write it. I think about it
I
all the
direct
time.
it.
I
I
correct
50
it. I
Shades of
stream.
Grey, but other than that, no.
I feel like for girls, like erotica is a big thing. Like I like to read it and like feel like a little. I'm like I read my pages for the day.
Erotica,
Mommy
that's
porn,
porn,
interesting.
drink my Chardonnay and read my 50 Shades.
Yeah.
Call it a day.
Mommy porn is a whole other thing.
Yeah.
You gotta clear that up.
Well, that's
There's
a joke.
porn for
There's
moms
books.
and there's mommy
like,
porn.
It's like novels.
Yeah.
That was.
I know.
okay.
Yeah,
I
50
was-
Shades. I remember like going to my brother's football practices when that book came out. I was like 14, 15, and the mom's talking about it, and they were like, "Oh, that elevator scene, it was so hot, you know."
Oh my
I was like, "This
god.
is
Were they
disgusting."
from Minnesota too?
Yeah, what is
All moms in my
Don't you
stories are
know?
from Minnesota. Ah,
Oh.
jeez, I was
Don't you
really flicking the beat
Such your
over there.
friend in the wood
When
chipper.
Henry came home, I couldn't look him in the eyes. We had to go to church on a Wednesday.
I remember that once my grandma lived next to me in the Bronx. We'd always be at hers, and she had 50 Shades on her nightstand.
Hot.
I was like, okay, Nana.
Grandma knows
That's
what's
adorable.
going
Yeah,
on.
I was like, I see you.
That's hilarious.
I know,
You
I
call
was-
her out, or you just like?
No, I mean,
Didn't-
I don't think at the time I was like, she must love wardrobe, you know? I was like, she wants to go into styling.
I've
Like,
never
I didn't
seen
really
the movies
know.
or the.
I watched one of them and I was like, I'm out. Honestly,
Oh,
I stopped reading the
really?
book when she had an orgasm her first time. I'm like, this is not
You were like the-
realistic. I like closed the book. I like was like, I hate this.
Oh my
I'm
God, started a
out.
book burning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I burned it. I started a whole.
I did
club.
when I read the word clitoris. I was like, this is not real. Get these books out of the libraries.
Okay, I didn't
I want my
read it
children to
yet.
stop reading these.
Have you read it?
I haven't read it. I've seen the movies.
Yeah.
I
All
mean,
of them?
nor-
There's 3,
I
right?
haven't seen the second or third. I saw one.
You're
I'm
not
acting
missing
like a
out,
buff.
really.
I was
No,
like,
I
oh,
know.
saw the trailer for one
that-
once.
yeah.
Extremely
That
high.
guy, they used to call him the Golden Torso. I don't know why I remember that. The guy who was
Ooh.
in it.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Wait, I have a thought.
Yeah, let's hear
Thought
it.
incoming. Like
Give it to me.
watching porn when you're high. Now
Yeah.
I feel you can't give a take on that, but
Right.
I'll
I'll give you some takes.
I
so
wanna,
give me
yeah.
a take
Yeah.
because sometimes I feel like I'm just like not a person. Like I feel like sometimes okay, you go. You have to
You feel like you're not a person when you're watching porn
or
high?
or I'm just like it's so
What do you
funny.
mean? Like you feel like a creep? Like you're just like in the room
maybe
watching
a little,
in the
but
corner?
literally I'm like who's there?
What do you Google when you want to watch porn?
Oh, see that maybe not for
Yeah,
the live.
that could be.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We'll talk
I
about
think-
that at Gregory's Coffee after the episode.
All right.
I don't know if I would
I don't know how
even tell
spicy you wanna
people.
make-
I
mean, I'm
don't
the
know.
I don't know if I would tell
either.
people, yeah.
Same. You go
Really?
first.
No, I wouldn't.
feel
No,
I
no,
just
you
Such
said
a
that you
loser
were
right
like
now.
going into it.
I did. Yeah. I look for
I
anything
gra-
with a tentacle.
I guess just
I just
anything
type in
fucking.
cuddling.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just,
just
like
want to see
sex.
that. Yeah, I just type in random strangers doing it,
I just write
and then I type in people I may know doing it. Nothing ever comes up. And there's a lot of local milfs in my neighborhood.
Oh, wow,
apparently, all the
yeah.
time
Oh my god.
that
That's
want to
good.
fuck me. And I'm just like, I remember being a kid, like watching porn and hearing about the clitoris and about how guys can never find it. And I remember being like 12, being like, I'm gonna watch a lot of porn and I'm gonna find the clitoris. And I'm
my
gonna satisfy.
God.
So I'd be watching porn like Batman, being like, where's the clitoris?
Oh, that's funny. You have that joke. That's good.
But it would. That's how I felt. I was like, I'm gonna learn. I think a lot of guys learn how to have sex from porn, and
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
probably
that's
not a good
bad
thing.
Find
it?
Yeah.
Did I find? I'm still looking.
Yeah.
I think it's somewhere behind the ear.
Yeah, I think so.
Check under the armpit.
It's there.
And-
Yeah. I think
And
right
near the
now
knee.
we're here on Clip Watch. It was last seen in Cleveland. We now report to the Boy Scouts. Yeah. No. It's bad. Porn.
It's bad.
I feel kind of good for the kids who are growing
See,
up in the
I
space of
clearly am doing
OnlyFans.
something
because
right.
they
better.
get
yeah,
to-
she's the pillar of health and wellness with us.
Yeah,
three
what are you
right
doing?
now.
Just reading Jay Shetty and getting off on that?
Yeah.
Does he have a quote about porn?
Actually, I like watching food videos on Instagram.
Me too.
That's your erotica.
yeah.
A lot of cheese videos.
Oh my god, with like the
icing.
cheese pull.
Yeah,
twice,
pulling
like,
it
I gotta
apart.
go to the bathroom.
I wish I was cheese.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That cinnamon bun. did it
Yeah,
for
I want to
me.
be stretched out.
I had
like
cinnamon.
Lamont.
I had cinnamon buns the other day,
Yeah,
and
from where?
I made them from scratch. And the whole
Oh.
You're
process,
like Martha Stewart.
out of the can, I didn't like.
Still.
The whole process of a cinnamon bun from start to finish is very erotic.
Like rolling.
yeah, the
You have to
icing
like
at the
hit the
end.
top of the
Yeah.
can. You have
Yeah.
to peel head to head and then hit it on the side and then twist it and then it floops
Ooh,
all out.
uh-huh.
Then you got to like put it down on the pan. You do like one of these.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my
Right,
God.
and then you put it in the oven. You take it out, make sure the icing is, and then you take it out again, and you got to get it. You eat it. You got to get a towel. It's like it's all over the place. You're
I
like, oh
love
my
that
god,
you
let me
made
get the
those.
towel.
What prompted that? I feel like you eat healthy most of the time.
I have rice cakes in my nightstand.
I know.
Brown, not
That's
even like the
still
cheddar
healthy.
rice cakes,
Yeah.
man.
On
I
your
get the
nightstand? I
the
don't like
lightly
the
salted
cheddar
brown
healthy.
rice ones. If I'm eating rice cakes, I want to punish myself as much as I can because if I start
God.
eating a cheddar rice cake, I'm gonna want a Cheeto. If you take a mouse to the movies type of situation.
Oh, I
you know?
like that. It's if you give a mouse a cookie.
Right.
But what's this mouse to the movies?
Yeah, I thought it was the same. It's the
Oh.
same book, just different parts of the book.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just
okay.
misremembering the title. If you take a mouse
It's
to
like, I don't remember when the mouse
Yeah.
goes to the
No, they go to the
premiere, but
movies. They
okay.
go see Passion of the Christ.
They saw
And the
50
mouse was
Shades.
very
Yeah,
anti-Semitic.
That's what it was.
Yeah, he was like, wait, watch this part in the elevator. The girl has an orgasm for the first time.
Oh my god.
It's not realistic at all, but you're gonna love it.
I like that book.
The Passion of the Christ or
no,
Mouse
no,
to the
the
movies?
mouse with the cookie. That one.
If you take a
What,
mouse,
what book is
If
this?
you give a mouse a cookie, it's a childhood book
Oh.
similar to like Rainbow Fish.
Okay,
Right.
I read Rainbow Fish.
Yeah.
what was the
Corduroy.
point of that one? He was gay, right? I don't remember.
I don't know.
Very
I
Hungry
think
Caterpillar, like it was about like him.
Sex
Hungry,
positive.
hungry.
I mean,
I think
body.
so. Yeah, that was a trans inclusionary novel. Very Hungry
Why?
Caterpillar.
Okay.
He
Oh,
starts
'cause
off
he
as a hungry caterpillar. He
metamorphoses.
becomes the butterfly he always
Okay.
was meant to be.
And
they
then-
were meant to be.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think the
excuse you.
caterpillar had a
Rainbow
gender.
Fish is a story of a beautiful, colorful, and shiny fish with metallic scales that lives in the sea. Rainbow Fish loves his scales so much he does not want to share them when
So
asked
he's a
by
greedy
blue
MFer.
fish. So the
yeah.
blue fish is so hurt by
He's
the
a
rainbow fish's
gatekeeper.
refusal to share that he no longer wants to be around him.
He said, "Get away from me, you blue
What
cock."
a fucked
Oh
up
my
plot. I
God.
almost want to read this again.
Wait, how does it end? Does the blue man
They
just
all
take
stone Rainbow Fish to
Yeah,
death.
what the
And they
hell?
drape his scales on the sign that says "Welcome to Fish World." So,
I think it's a
as
story
a
about
reminder to
sharing.
anyone who doesn't share, it's a book about socialism.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
I would like to visit Fish
He's the
World.
very hungry Sanders pillar.
Shit.
I didn't land on my feet with that
The
one.
Rainbow Fish
Yeah.
is a
Thank you
heartwarming
for-
story of sharing
I
and
Rick
happiness.
saw that.
Yeah, I know. I just petered out there. What happened?
It's about sharing.
Okay, that's sweet. I feel like I didn't read that book enough then because
I didn't.
You're a bad sharer?
I might be like with like growing up. My sister.
How many siblings?
One
Older?
older. Yes, and she was like, "May I borrow?" I'm like, "Ew, no."
It's embarrassing for an older
Yeah.
sibling to borrow something from their younger sibling. though.
Yeah.
That's kind of on her.
Are you the oldest sibling?
I'm the oldest
Oh,
of two
wow.
brothers.
What about you, Tori?
Youngest.
Okay.
Sister, older sister.
There
That's
we
why
go.
I command respect.
Do you?
I do.
Yeah.
Don't you feel it?
No, I do.
Yeah.
It's
Thank
funny,
you.
actually.
That's what I was feeling actually. I was
It
like,
was respect and cinnamon
other
bun.
thing,
The
yeah.
other thing we were talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
The
about
Go
the
Cox.
elevator.
Elevator.
Oh, yeah,
right.
that
The
too.
elevator. Yeah. All of it's just encompassing. Did we finish this Jersey guy?
No, we're
I
bringing
tried
it
to
We're
get
back.
there, and then you guys kind of reprimanded
We're
me.
back.
back
I never
because
brought
I
it
was
back.
gonna say
again.
one last.
She was worried that we were going to be like this.
No,
that
we
we were
were
just
gonna
going to
come
be
back.
ADD.
because I
Well, I
did
This
tried
whole
to get
time.
us on track, and then you guys kind of like slapped my wrist. So I was
We
like,
rainbow
sorry.
flushed
That
her.
story.
Please come back.
No.
Put the light back in your eyes.
Well,
come on.
we-
Come on. Look at me. Hey. Whoa, look at the
Up
elbow.
here, up here.
Get in a picture. Hey. Come on. Okay. Jersey Mike.
Okay, Jersey Mike. Oh, that's
Yeah.
such a good one.
That's a good one. And
Jersey
his
Mike
bitch ass subs.
got his Snapchat. God
Yeah.
knows. I think we snapped for a bit, and I was like, "Como se dice
Pictures? Do you
love?"
snap?
I wasn't. Yeah, we were like texting. I don't know.
I hate the picture snapping.
Why? What else do you do
'Cause
on
I'm just like,
Snap?
I don't use Snapchat.
I don't use it anymore.
I mean, I
but,
like it for like a nude moment, but that's really
That's
it.
really all it's there for.
It is. So I mean,
Yeah.
I want to do what it's meant to be done for. I'm a rule
Right,
follower.
yes.
And so we chatted for a bit. I don't really, and then I ended up. You're like, oh, let's hang out because you met this once at the
Right.
beach. Ew. I was like,
It could
this-
be. That's what happened in Greece.
You're right.
They met after he saved her from drowning,
Yeah.
and then she was like, "Sandy, come join Scientology." Ah, jeez. And then she got really sick and died like 40 years later.
That's kind of what it felt like happened to me.
That's what the story sounds
Yeah,
like.
that's actually what it is. Long story short, I visited this man in Philly. Why would I waste gas miles on
To go,
somebody?
I know.
I know, but I was like, oh, let me like hop
For
on
a
a
After
man.
only meeting once, you got in the car to Philly.
Yes, well, I had
This was
an
during COVID though, right?
excuse. This was now, like the
Yeah.
fall.
So that's okay.
It was the fall,
That's
so I
all
was
right,
like, I
yeah.
need to get my bean removed. And
Yes.
so I drove down. I drove down because I went to school in Delaware, and I had a friend there that was doing an extra year. So I was like, an excuse. I'm
Right.
gonna go visit her. Literally spoke to the girl maybe twice. I was like, I miss you, babe. I need to see your apartment. She's like, who is this? I was like, don't worry, I'll be there tomorrow. And so then I went, and then I was like, oh, like I'm gonna be in Delaware, like on my way back. Let me go. Pin the tail on the donkey at yours, and then
You sound like a paper boy with all these euphemisms.
Yeah,
I'm
there's
gonna do the mattress mambo here. Gonna get a sour cream added to my taco.
yeah.
Hey, let's go fishing for another piece of the barrel. Hey,
Fishing
now we're
for
having a
the
good time.
piece of the barrel. I'm gonna use that one next.
Yeah, I don't know. None
No,
of
so
these are-
then
Can someone take me to a hospital, please? Lost a big chunk of my brain in the Second World War. Should have known after they called it World War II we were going to have a sequel. Lost a lot of good men that day. There's not a lot of jobs for men when you come home from war. Some say there's no such thing as just war.
Wow. Do I sound like that? Because then I'll leave right now.
So you have a lot of PTSD.
That's exactly
from
how you
Jersey
sound.
Mike.
Yeah, geez.
Sorry, that was my rare form of autism.
That
coming out again.
that didn't feel rare though. It
Yeah.
felt like something you do often.
No, I mean, it's just my autism that I have.
Oh.
You don't see many people on the street walking around doing that. That's why it's a rare form of my autism.
Okay,
Toys, long
the
sick
story
of it.
getting shorter is that I end up going to his. We're chilling.
Yeah.
We're drinking.
Yeah, right.
Hook up, good vibes, whatever. I end up leaving. And
That
then
night or
I
next
I
day?
slept over and
Okay.
then whatever the next day.
Intimate.
And then intimate. Oh my god, I forgot a fucking crucial part of the story. Completely rewrite.
He was
Rewrite.
dead the whole time.
I know, it was a woman. No, actually, the story is whatever. We met at the beach. I knew this was jumping too far. I wouldn't run miles for like a scrawny cock. I ended up. We met.
There's
at the
another
beach.
detail, boys. Put it on the soundboard.
We met at the beach, and then he was like, "Oh, like I want to take you out," and I was like,
Right.
"Okay, I'm down." He came from Philly, drove into the city.
Got it.
And then he drove into the city, made a reservation, whatever. I got blacked out, like, beyond words. We went to, like, Rosie's. We got a picture. I was
Oh.
like, sayonara.
That'll do it.
Yeah, he was like, let's talk. I was like, see you tomorrow. And I went somewhere else. Like, so much so, like, I just remember waking up.
Where?
In the
On
good
Houston?
question. No, literally in his sister's apartment.
In Jersey, guys, sister's
No,
apartment.
the sister lives in Manhattan,
His-
and I wake up in his sister's home. I'm in his clothes,
and he's there.
and he is near. Yeah, and
He's near.
He's near. He's not
within
there.
a 4-block
Yeah.
radius. I could
Citizen
smell his
app
karate
says
cologne.
He is close. And then I was like, oh my god, this is bizarre. And I was like, what happened? And my pants have like literal upchuck in the pockets. I was like,
Stop.
You got to put it somewhere.
You puked?
yeah, it was like finders keepers. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like,
I'm coming handy for the train ride tomorrow.
yeah, it's like if you
Kids will
want
be
it,
hungry
it's
later.
for later. Yeah. Because I don't remember eating my taco. I was like, let me save this carnita for tomorrow.
Of course.
And so, yeah, like we slept there. I died.
Was she there?
She was there.
Was she
no,
nice?
she was away maybe.
Okay.
I met her later in life. I actually don't remember. I kind of blocked
At
this
the AA
out.
meeting?
No, literally, it was like last night.
She's like, I decided to stop drinking when I went home
When I
and some
met
woman
this
threw up in
girl.
my pants.
I died essentially. And then he was like, he was like, keep these pants. Like, I want to see you next weekend. And I was
Jeez.
like, I know. I was like, you're giving needy, but what's your address? And then, so then I
These
went
pants
to.
are a crime scene.
No, it was his pants, so they were okay.
So he's like, keep them, actually wash them, and then
Yeah.
bring them back next week.
It wasn't his pants with vomit. They were the clean ones. And I had my sad sack of
You
upchuck.
puke in your pants.
Yes. I mean, like,
Thank God.
I know.
That's okay.
No, that's okay.
Your mother raised you right.
I was like, I only
She's like-
puke and shit in my own pants. Like, I know my place.
That's my favorite follow-up book from Rainbow Fish. It's called Puke and Shit in Your Own Pants.
By Bluefish.
By Bluefish. Yeah, don't share your puke and shit in other people's pants.
No, so then
SpongeBob puke pants.
we have this date. I absolutely die. He leaves. He's like, I'll miss you, my baby. Like, I'll see you next week. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
I'll be there. So then I tell my friend, I was like, oh my God, I miss you. I need to see you. And then I go to
Got it.
Delaware, and then I go to Philly. And when we're on
Got
this
you.
date, I remember parking my car in Philly on the streets when I saw him. And he was like, oh my God, like, this, the first date was crazy, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, oh my God, I like literally died. Passed me another drink. But I was like, it was like what happened, I guess. Because all I remember is like at Rosie's, they were like selling drug rugs for, I don't know what celebration, but I remember like buying him like 3.
It was Woody Harrelson's birthday.
Oh, that's what it was.
That's what they were doing it for here. They were like, come on out now, get him, guys.
And he was
What a
like,
random thing to have.
I know,
for
it was
merch.
so random. And then I was like ripping his stig like no other. Like I literally like lost my wig that day. And then he was like, oh my God, it's so crazy. Like
You said
when
that
you
like a
guys,
2005 DJ. I was
Yeah.
whipping his stick like no ever.
no, then he was like, this is the line. He was like, oh my God, yeah, like so funny, like so crazy what happened like when that car hit you. And I was like, you mean like, is that a euphemism for like when your dick slapped my face? And he's like, oh my God, you don't remember? And I was like, what? And he's like, a car like sideswiped you. I got hit by a car. don't remember.
Jesus.
I know. And I was like, okay, this probably should be a fun AA story, but I don't remember and I was fine.
Well, if you want to be a quitter.
Yeah. I was like,
I hear that story and think I got hit by a car and lived because I'm fucking cool.
I hear
Your
that and I
parents
was
have
like,
never heard this story, have they?
I don't think so.
Should they not listen?
But yeah, they should have. I was like, hit
They
by
listen
a
to this
car.
podcast.
Yeah, my dad likes
That's like
bonding.
all
He
those
loves it. He's a big
TikToks of
fan.
the girl
He's like that Troy guy.
almost getting hit by the like subway. Have you seen those videos? The girls like tumbling around and like the train goes by and their friends are like, Cece, no.
Yeah,
and then she
like,
just like totters back and she's like, what? And like the subway just like grazes her.
That was
I
me.
feel
I was
like-
like, was it just a car? I'm such a pussy. Like, where's the RV? But then I ended up, I was like, oh, it was crazy. And whatever, it's just a good story. And then we went on another date, came to New York once. And I don't know how honest I'm going to be. I feel like I'm giving a little too much.
I'll trade a story if you want me to after
yeah,
this, just so you can
can
feel more
you?
comfortable.
I do.
Yeah, I'll think
Well,
of one.
long story
Well,
short,
you can just get to
then
the
we
point.
had, okay, I'm like, and last night, like,
I ate his ass.
yeah, 5:26. He said, good morning. And then, it went on for a little bit. And then, long story short, it was around Christmas time. I'm COVIDed up. I'm, like, quarantining. I don't know what mental illness thinking that I was, like, with him. Like, we just went on, like, a couple dates. And, like, so much so that I bought this guy a Christmas gift. And then it was kind of the villain origin story. I like told him, I was like, got you a Christmas gift, babe. And he was like, what the fuck? And I was like, oh, did you mean to say thank you? I was like, babe, your autocorrect is on again. Maybe thank you with the heart. And then, I shipped it to his house. I shipped it express because he was like leaving the next day.
Right.
And he was like, the next day, he's like, yo, I don't think this is working out. I was like, I bought him like this really heartfelt, like Etsy hand-blown glass, and I wrote a note in it, and I was like, I miss you every day I breathe, like something crazy. I really didn't know the kid, and I was like, your body's luscious. Like I kind of lost it on my
I
own.
wish your toes were my hands so I could feel them all the time.
And then, long story short, it was bizarre, and I tried canceling the package. And
Etsy's so weird with that because they're like, actually, it was handmade, and it took me 6 years to make this, so you have to pay $240 for this.
they were like,
thing
and I'm
now."
also making my dad deliver it.
That's
I'm
kind
like,
of fun,
okay. I was like, sure. Long story short, I canceled this package with the USPS, and with COVID, they
COVID gave you a refund.
They canceled the cancellation, so it was like it's going
Oh, so
straight
it's
to his
still
house.
going.
So I made this TikTok, and I was like, oh my god, I'm such a dumb bitch. Like, I got this guy a gift, and then it was canceled, and it blew up. He saw the TikTok. He was like, if you're gonna make a TikTok, at least tag me. I was like, my guy, your profile is embarrassing.
He's always in between a yawn and a stroke.
Yeah, that's
He's like,
my boy
what's
voice.
going
Yeah.
on, man?
And then it was just
He's
goofy.
Bill Clinton, this guy. If you're gonna make a TikTok, you better tag old
Was that one of your first TikToks?
That was my first blow up. And then he ended up getting the gift. He was like, thank you. I was like, choke on glass. And then
He like stitched yours with him. That'd be
yes.
great.
Oh my God. He then like tried to do a
Wait,
similar.
he did a duet?
When he got it, he
No
was like, some of
way.
y'all might have seen the video. I was like, bro, it got 2 likes and 1 was your dad. Like,
So I just want to let you know I'm available for signings.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be at Piggly Wiggly this
Do you
day.
have it?
Catch me at
Or is
Wawa.
it long
I have
gone?
mine. I don't have
Okay.
his because I blocked him because he
Damn
was
it.
losing hair.
That's a great reason to block someone.
I know.
I don't know what's leaving you faster, my attention span or your hair.
Yeah, I
buddy.
was like, your follicles are giving crotchet. So yeah, I was like, that ended. But then that was really the start of my TikTok in this long-winded story.
What are your icks?
Tying shoes. I feel like when guys zipper their jacket weird.
Like how?
Like
Like,
the
okay,
way you're
if
about
I'm
to do
gonna-
it.
I don't even get a chance. I wouldn't normally zip this jacket. I feel like if I showed up wearing this kind of jacket zipped up, that's weird. You don't zip a
Then
bomber.
you're
Yeah,
gonna
you
be
don't
full
zip a
Dominican
bomber.
lesbian.
Like what's?
yeah.
I know. And then I got a couple of stains on this.
Yeah, is that
jacket, too.
calm? What's happening?
Probably. I aim high.
Trying to
Okay,
catch
like-
it in your mouth.
Like how? Like are you talking like position wise zip or
Well,
like?
yeah, the,
Like
I don't
just
know.
like if
The
I'm like
action
if I'm just
of.
like okay
Yeah.
I'm gonna like hold on let me
oh my
let
God, when
me
you have
do
to like
Meisner.
find the teeth and you have
just
to like
gonna-
line it up.
okay, it's like I know they're right here
yeah,
somewhere.
you're
Sorry.
like, that's a little janky. Yeah,
Yeah.
like that type of
Does
stuff.
this happen to a lot of guys? I'm gonna miss the mark here.
This usually doesn't happen.
Once you bring your zipper up to your eyes,
yeah, then you
that's
should
game
just
over.
go home.
You can't look at a man sexually after that.
Yeah, and
Or
then he like goes cross-eyed.
sometimes. And he's
like-
driving the whole time.
He's actually inside of me while he's doing that. I'm like,
Sorry, it gets a little chilly when I'm on top. Mind if I put on this jacket? This members only.
be
I got it from
cold.
Disney 23.
Ew,
Isn't
not
it?
the bomber.
Now I'm gonna be so worried about how I zip. I'm just not even gonna look when I zip.
No, that's actually not an egg before Ben Shapiro comes for me and my dad.
Well, first of all, you have to understand there's 3 kinds of ways to zip a jacket, all right? What she's saying is nonsensical, all right? My wife has never had a problem with how I zipped a jacket. Up or down, they have teeth, all right? Unlike her, she has no teeth. There's no reason for her to have teeth.
That's a comb. Is that a neck?
Ooh. That
I
it
didn't
was-
even know this was in there.
Yeah.
Like a magic
What else
trick.
is in there?
What was that?
Let's see how deep this pocket goes.
Yeah, where does that pocket lead to?
What else is in there? Oh, the chapstick.
Oh,
Shout out to
classic.
Sharon Simon.
Classic. Yeah,
think
do
I
you
have
guys
anything
have
else
like
in there.
any bizarre date story that would fulfill?
Well, Troy said he had something to share.
Yeah.
I've been trying to think of one this whole time.
Oh.
and
I feel
couldn't.
like you can easily think of one. Have
Yeah.
you ever fucked a fan? That's my
Would it be
question
a problem
to you.
if I just started?
Just combing.
Is that an ick? Sandy. Have I ever fucked a fan like oscillating?
Yeah,
Because let me
like
tell you, it hurts.
No.
No matter what speed it's on. I'm just putting it in there and it's. That's how I circumcised myself.
oh my god.
I said, we're taking a little off the top, boys.
No, I'm thinking more ceiling.
Yeah, that I'm tall. What I do, I have
just
like
stand
4.
up.
I have like 4 rock climbing things near the fan, and I just grip it like Spider-Man, and I'm
hangs.
just like a lot of guys like watermelons. I like ceiling fans.
Wow.
That's so gross.
I mean, like maybe when I first started getting good at stand-up,
Yeah.
but like that was the thing. Like whenever I never really used any of the apps because if I was doing
just,
well
like,
at my
meeting them
job, I
out,
could
yeah.
just meet people after shows, which I wouldn't advise
Like
doing.
men comics get that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Women
women
don't.
comics get murdered.
Yeah. Have you experienced
Yeah.
any
I
fan?
feel like
I-
when fans come up to you after the show, they're like, "That was really good, but here's what you should do for this joke." Like, do you listen to Norm Macdonald? Let me show you 20 minutes. Let me show you this. This is real
yeah.
comedy. Watch.
Oh
watch,
my
watch.
God.
I can't stand Amy Schumer, and I'll hit any woman if she talks back to me. Don't correct me.
It's
Mommy
very
said
accurate.
I know best. I would hate to date if I was a woman.
No,
I hate dating
yeah.
men.
I
It's
feel like they're
hard.
pretty.
Yeah.
I've never gotten like major.
Thank you,
Thank
Rick.
you.
Ooh, I was like, ooh,
Rick
is
said
this-
he's available.
Yeah, I know. I read that as DTF. What
Yeah.
did that say?
He is. He's down to Rick.
Down to
all the
DTR.
time.
I feel like my DMs are more just like,
Shut up.
no, they were like, ew, your voice is annoying, but I still smash any day. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay.
They like offend you and then say
Sometimes,
that?
no. I mean, most of them are pretty. I would say like the TikTok comments are mean, or just like you're annoying.
Oh yeah, always.
But the Instagram is pretty nice. Like they're
Instagram's
just-
more personal. I feel like.
Yeah, or they're like, keep going,
Have
shine
you
bright.
Gone on a date with someone from your DMs?
I have, yeah.
Did it go well?
It went.
Mm-hmm.
It went.
Just one time?
How about that?
All the DMs and only one date?
I know my DMs are
That's good,
illegal.
Why?
Because they're inappropriate. They're really
Right.
scary.
Oh, what's the scariest
Do you get
DM?
any dick pics in the thing? They just send them to you.
I recently. I mean, I'm kind of dumb, but you know, everyone's like, I could be your sugar daddy, and I'm like, oh my god, really? And
I could be your sugar daddy.
wait, I need to actually read a DM because these are pretty good. But no, this guy was at a show, and he DM'd me like a week later, and he was like, "You crushed it." I was like, "Ew." And then like a week later, he was like, "Sit on my face," and I was like, "You rang?" And then I was like, "Oh, it's sorry, just saw this up, Carrot." And then yeah, we went on a date.
He said, sit on my face.
He said, "Sit." He said, "Yeah, please, like, will you sit on my face?"
This is important for the record.
I know. I was like, oh, question mark or comma? I forgot. But he said, sit on my face. And then
And
I was like, I like that.
Okay.
I mean, it was also in another language.
You're going to get a lot of
so
weird DMs.
I know. What
I
is
know.
this?
Yeah.
But it was in another language, so it was like fun to like decode because I was like, what is this going to be?
What other language was
Oh,
it?
it was in
Man.
Hebrew. It was
Oh, so we sat on your
literally-
face from right to left.
He said literally sit on my face. I thought it was going to be like nice hair, happy Sunday. But he was
That's
like,
funny that you had to like type that in and then
That was
Siri
fun.
Then he was like,
relayed
"My
that
friend,
to
do I have a face for you?"
Yeah, but then it was cool because then I kind of kept on the bit, probably longer than I should have. He was confused, but then I sent something back in response in Morse code.
Funny.
That's a good one.
It said
I mean-
Israel deserves a right to protect itself.
He was like, it's been an hour. I'm sorry. Like, I can't figure this out. It was this braille. I was like, try harder, you dimwit. Yeah, this was a good one. Let's see. They're just aggressive.
Wait, so the date was bad. Was sit on my face, guy.
It was like, I don't know. I guess it was obvious. I was thinking like we're gonna like run away together and like get me pregnant. I can live in the Midwest and like make butter or something. But it was like to fuck, and I was like, I'm confused.
I'm shocked.
He was like literally sit on my face. I was like, you mean dessert? Did you say a 4-course meal? So then no, I went a couple of days, just like get drunk and then fuck, and then I don't know. I have his hoodie still. God bless. That's really it. But I was like, yeah, I'm confused why you're not like obsessed with me.
It's fun to
So-
see. I think when you do comedy, that people realize that they think that they have to be vulgar with you in order to get your attention.
Yeah.
And like be kind of try to match your insanity, but it's like you're never going to.
Yeah.
dog. Like I got it, and I could tell. Stop. It's like when you said like he was like great job, but then he was like sit on my face. Like one of those things is gonna attract you for a reason.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't
was
need
like,
anyone to be nice to me. Punch me in the chest.
Yeah, he was like, "You're killing it. Keep going."
Go
I was
fuck
like,
yourself.
"You're blocked."
Yeah.
Like, good try, good one. I heard that before. Stuff like that. But no, I feel like I normally get really uggos.
Yeah.
Or, just weird men with no teeth. And they're like, you're my favorite
Well,
creator.
those are the ones with the most money,
You're right.
and the best personality.
Probably. I
They
hope I
will
don't
gum
need
the
to
hell
find
out
out.
of you.
Yeah.
It's I'm gonna find the bean. What are your tags? What's your plugs? You got anything to plug?
Oh my God,
We're
I have
wrapping up
so
here.
many
Give me
plugs.
some plugs.
Anal plug.
Yes.
Okay, give me an Instagram plug. Daniela
Instagram,
Mora
Daniela Mora.
1.
One.
One.
One,
That's
because
so
she
one.
won. She didn't lose.
Right.
There was no just Daniela Mora
so
available.
annoying.
I know.
Can you like go and like,
I messaged her recently.
hey, go die?
Yeah, it was it's an account
have.
from
This
like
is a grandmother's memorial
2009.
page.
Literally, she's
yeah.
like already
That's what
dead.
Troy Bond is.
Yeah. What are you?
Troy Bond 69. But now I
Oh.
can't change it because it's verified.
Yeah.
Oh,
Congrats, by
you're
the
locked
way.
in?
Thank you. I'm locked in
Damn.
to 69 forever.
I love that.
Good.
That's
yeah, I want
good.
nothing less.
Yeah, and then
So
TikTok, Daniela 5000, but DANYELLA 5000. It's kind of fun, and also it was like Daniela Mora 10996 ass emoji. Like and nothing was available,
Right. Yeah.
so I had to do a little playful. But
Like
that
it.
was originally my AOL name, Daniela,
right.
with the Y, because I
Fun.
thought it was quirky.
Mine was white chocolate 96.
Oh,
Chocolate was spelled wrong. Not on purpose.
how? Oh,
There's no cool way to do it. I was just illiterate. So those are the socials.
those are the plugs.
Those are your plugs. You want to plug anything? I probably said the road dates at the beginning of this episode. More tour dates at troybondlive.com. If you're listening to this on Spotify or Apple, subscribe. Really helps
Yeah,
out the show.
subscribe. And our reviews
5
are
Our
actually
stars.
YouTube is
Yeah.
almost our reviews are fun. Yeah, our YouTube's almost at 1,000. Hit that up. Make sure you read
Ooh.
Tori's blog at
Thanks.
Yes.
ToryCole.com.
Yep.
All my dates are on troybondlive.com. Couldn't get through this episode without Rick, as
Shout out
always.
Rick.
Fly but frantic, cooler than my man Rick. I'm Troy Bond. Check under your seat. There is a condom that looks like a water balloon right there for you. Enjoy this drive to work. Have a great night. This has all been for you. Allah.